Welcome to the weekly challenge. We're currently working on a small start to finish project together. Each week builds upon the last, so if you get behind, you can go to the playlist to catch up to where you are now. If you get stuck on a step, follow the link in the description to get access to the solution videos to help you out. The challenge for this week will be to create a user interface for our soda machine page. But first, if you're looking for the handout for today's challenge, or if you want to download this challenge video to watch offline, there's a link in the description to get those. Okay, so the goal for this week is to create the front end of our Razor page we created last week for our soda machine. So last week we created the logic. This week we create just the front end, just the HTML Razor syntax side of things. Okay, so wire up every post method and make sure that every action works properly. So we had 3 different post methods as well as that on Git. Make sure all those work properly and display the information correctly. Now, the bonus challenge is to give the page some polish, but I want you to use the basic Bootstrap layout and color options. You can make use of the style.css if you need to, but don't use custom colors or themes. Meaning, stick with the Bootstrap styling so that later, if you want to change your Bootstrap theme, it would change everything and you wouldn't have these weird colors hanging out there because you wrote custom color codes. Okay? So, and use just the basic theme in this application. And the reason why is because often people say, okay, I'm going to build this application. I have no clue if it works yet. I have no audience for it yet, but I think it's getting great. And now I need to go buy a theme. And that's not step 1. That's really down the road. Once you're confident in your application, once you know that your application can work, maybe you buy it up front if you already have all the work done for developing this application as far as planning. But really, what I want you to get comfortable with is the idea of you can use the built-in Bootstrap stuff and do some amazing things. Now, I am far from a designer. This is not my skill set. However, Bootstrap does make things a lot easier because you can be consistent. Instead of using your own colors and worrying about, okay, is this red too dark or too light? Or is this blue really the blue that I want? Use the Bootstrap color scheme so that later, if some designer comes in and says, you know what, I have a better theme for Bootstrap, let's use this theme, it's just going to change everything and make it look even better. That way you're not agonizing over these decisions that really you don't have to worry about. But yet you can still create an application that really looks good. Okay? So that's the primary challenge is to wire up those pieces, and the bonus challenge is to make it look better. Okay? So that's the challenge for this week. It's all about user interface, HTML, CSS, and using Bootstrap effectively. Okay? Good luck and happy coding.